All right, Overwatch developer updates. Let's go see what's new to come. Wu Yang, stadium updates, perks, all that good stuff. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what they got.
Everyone. This has been
what's up, Aaron
big
Keller?
Year for Overwatch 2, and Season 18 is going to be one of the biggest so far.
The biggest?
We've got several of our devs here to talk through some of the cool things headed your way. But as we can't cover everything in a dev update, here's a quick list of stuff coming when the season launches on August 26th. An advanced hero info panel, an updated first-time user experience with all heroes available to new players, an improved progression system with new rewards,
whoa.
and a new collab, and a new support
Ace
hero,
of Yap,
Roadhog
Ace of Yap.
changes, a competitive rank soft reset, more perks, and Stadium gets 3 heroes coming with 1 more at mid-season, and a new payload race mode featuring 2 new maps, a draft mode for Stadium, Stadium quick play with crossplay enabled, and Stadium endorsements. There will also be the return of Lucio Ball, but this time in 3P. Amazing new skin themes including Pool Party, Floral Gods,
Pool Party
and
skins. Wait, now you're talking.
And some brilliant work from the animation
Rivals
team
just
that
had that.
includes the new universal emote
Lunar
that can be equipped
skins?
on every hero, and a skateboard emote for Kuriko that lets you roam around the map, and brilliant work on the new Cassidy Mythic Weapons skin. Speaking of Mythics, Sojourn has this season's Mythic Hero skin.
Wow. Wow, unbranded water.
Alongside the soft rank reset, we are also introducing the brand new Galactic Competitive skin. And across all game modes, we'll now have a new lever forgiveness system where you won't receive any negative hits to your ranking if someone leaves a match early from your team. And we are introducing new mouse and keyboard functionality for consoles. This will improve accessibility for players that can't use controllers, while also giving more options for how console players compete. But to keep things competitively fair, all console players who use this will be added to the PC pool of players. Oh, and a new hero status website where you can check hero pick, win, and ban rates for the core modes. Okay.
Who looks at all of that?
Is a lot.
Pick there you like.
This is just the introduction. So let's hand it over to some of our amazing developers.
Honestly, that's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I'm down for more stadium updates. Winton, chat. Can we some Wintons in the chat? 'Cause I know he's coming.
Who will go into more detail on a few of the things I just listed. I need some more water.
Hey everyone, let's talk heroes. First up, our newest support hero is Wu Yang. He's a blast to play, and we hope everyone had a great time.
It was amazing.
During
Very
last
fun.
weekend's hero trial.
Check
For those
the
who
YouTube
weren't
vid.
able to jump in and try him out, Wu Yang brings a unique skill set to the battlefield. You'll be manipulating water while playing from a distance,
The only thing is he definitely needs some buffs to his heals. The left click, move the water orb around to hit people, very fun skill shot. But the heals very lackluster and yeah, a little rough.
refreshing allies and drowning enemies. His primary fire is a controllable water orb. You can either launch it with a quick shot or guide it midair towards your target. It's kind of like a laser-guided missile. Super satisfying to use and unlike anything we've done before. It's the core of his kit and everything else builds around it. Restorative Stream places a ring of water around allies for consistent passive healing while maintaining line of sight. You can also amp up the healing by holding down your secondary fire. But be careful as that drains its own healing resource.
It's a very small resource.
What would a water-themed hero be without the ability to harness waves? Rushing Torrent gives Wu Yang a movement speed boost and bonus jump height, while Guardian Wave summons a current to give a healing boost to allies and knock back enemies. And finally, his ult, Tidal Blast, protects either a teammate or yourself with a shield of water that will detonate after a short duration, knocking down enemies and giving the host a massive heal.
Boom.
Visually, Wu Yang is stunning. Our team put a ton of work into the water shader tech to make sure it feels fluid and expressive while still fitting within Overwatch's stylized look. It's one of the most technically ambitious visuals we've done for a hero. In addition to a new hero, we're also making some changes to Roadhog. It's a return to a more classic Roadhog feel with a few tweaks to keep him balanced as we're reverting some of the changes from his last rework. The trap is gone and his scrap gun secondary is back to give him more impact at medium range. Take a Breather is moving to your ability 2 button, so you still have that survivability with the updated scrap gun. The trap was an interesting experiment, but it didn't land the way we had hoped. This update brings back the playstyle players love while still refining it for today's game. And finally, let's talk about perks. We've got a big refresh coming in Season 18.
Yeah,
we're adding over 60 new perks this season.
A lot of the Roadhog players are happy about this because then it's just, the old Roadhog that's, you know, probably a little bit better.
Every hero is getting at least one new perk, and we focused on making them more fun, more impactful, and more aligned with each hero's identity.
Oh my.
Perks are one of the biggest changes we ever made to Overwatch, and the team has learned quite a lot since they rolled out in Season 15. One of the biggest lessons we learned is that players tend to prefer when perks give you something cool without limiting your gameplay. This season, we're leaning more into perks that feel good to pick with a greater focus on what is fun.
Okay,
Some of our favorites, you can have Torbjorn run faster with his hammer out. It's called Hammer Time, and yes, it's as fun as it sounds. Moira's new reversal perk lets you reverse.
No. Why do I want a Torb now picking this, running it down mid with a fucking hammer, trying to hit somebody? What? Oh god, here comes the troll picks. Oh god. Does you just make some like good ones that like help with the bring like armor packs back? You know, level 3 turret was great. Dude, now we have gonna be people running out with the hammer saying they're going hammer Torb build. Oh jeez. Either make like all of them garbage or all of them great. That's the only thing, dude. You're the guy running defib in Battlefield 6. Yeah, check out that video, by the way. Yep. Did own everybody with the defib in Battlefield 6. It was great.
The direction on her biotic orb by activating it mid-flight. And Wrecking Ball now gets a protective bubble when he uses Adaptive Barrier.
Oh, okay.
We
That's
want
cool.
perks to feel exciting, transformative, and worth experimenting.
Bubble on Ball when he uses his thing like that, you know, makes sense. It's a buff. More exploding orbs instead of going past somebody, that makes sense, right? They're all like, those are probably decent play styles. Not like, yeah.
We can't wait to see how you respond to all of these changes.
But I'm happy they're making some new
live.
changes.
Now let's throw it over to our system design team for some great updates on what they've been working on.
Wu Yang looks incredible. And now with Progression 2.0 dropping in Season 18, it's a better time than ever to pick up a new hero.
That's right, Brian. I'm so glad you mentioned that. What a succinct and professional segue. It's almost like we wrote that. You heard that right. With Season 18, we're massively upgrading the way you experience hero progression. We know how much players care about their favorite heroes, and we want the game and other players to recognize the effort you put into mastering them.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking, Brian. Please stop freaking out. You won't lose any progress with this update. All your hero levels are carrying over just as they are. No wipe or reset. Furthermore, each hero has an upgraded track of rewards, offering hero-specific cosmetics and even legendary loot boxes.
Oh, okay.
But let's get to the real star of this system. With Progression 2.0, at hero levels 20, 40, and 60, you'll see the frame around your hero portrait upgrade. They'll evolve into something shinier and more spectacular. These frames will be visible on
platinum
Hero
frames.
Select
Bring those
and
back from
Kill Cam
Overwatch 1,
screens
dude.
To start, letting you flex your dedication to your favorite heroes. And yes, that means if you are level 20 on any hero right now, you will have the first new border on day 1.
Wait, but my heroes are level like 400.
Like our buddy Wu Yang there, it should take you roughly 20 hours to hit hero level 20.
All right, it's that time of the year again. Comp will have their mid-year soft rank reset. But this time we will be introducing a new system we call Hero Skill Rating. For the first time ever, we'll be able to see how you rank on individual heroes in competitive. It's a whole new way to track your growth, and yeah, it might even surprise you. Here's how it works. After each rank reset, once you finish your placement, hero placements unlock, and the goal now is to get Hero SR. Just play a hero for at least 3 minutes in 5 different matches. That's it.
So simple.
You'll be actively gaining or losing SR for each hero you play as you try to reach new heights this competitive
only
year.
win 10.
So maybe you're a gold overall, but you're a plat Reinhardt.
I am not.
That's a flex. And that's not just about bragging rights. The system helps you
I'm number
double
1
down on
Reinhardt.
your best heroes or figure out where you've got room to grow. It's personal, actionable, and that's a great way for you to level up your game. Lastly, every rank reset, your hero SR will reset, so let's make this year huge.
Oh,
It's resetting.
personal, all right. I can't wait to see how bronze I am on all my favorite heroes. Now for the stat nerds in the room. We get very hyped for stats here. We've got an update that we've wanted to tackle for a while. The aim is to give players better tools to analyze and understand the game in more detail. We call it the Advanced Info Panel. If you can't remember whether Soldier 76's gun does 19 or 20 damage per bullet, this is for you. We're surfacing real-time stats in-game. I'm talking about...
Okay, I do like that, though, because people always ask, like, oh, how much damage does this do, Dude, I've never known how much even a Reinhardt hammer does, and I played the game for, like, 9 years, you know? It's just like, I look at their HP and, like, all right, this fire strike will kill this person, you know? So I do like that they added the numbers. So then, like, you know, for people that do like the numbers, then there you go. But
healing over time,
yeah.
Cooldown modifiers, movement bonuses, all the detailed stats you could ask for right there at your fingertips. No more guessing, no more tabbing out to YouTube. Whether you're learning a new hero or trying to squeeze every bit of value out of your main, this is going to make that process way easier.
I just want to say, we're finally hitting Gavin's wish list feature.
Charming.
I know you may love Stadium rank rewards. So this season, we're adding 3 new Elite skins, 1 new All-Star skin, and that's just for Stadium. We heard you ask for more rank rewards. So for the first time, Core Competitive is getting a skin reward. This year's skin is Freya, decked out in Galactic.
That is a sick skin.
All right, that's it from us from System Design Team. Let's throw it over to
I appreciate the Lark TP.
And the legendary Larry Pickle himself
to talk about Stadium.
Thanks, guys. Hey,
I'm happy that they're bringing it back, because before it was like the sprays, you know, and then it kept people actually wanting to try like the animated whatever spray. So now they have the whatever purple skins for every character as they go. I think that's a good idea, because then people actually try more in competitive to grind up. Don't know what it's for, if it's just for like top 500 or maybe it's like masters. We'll have to see like what rank they put it at for the reward, but yeah, it'd be cool if they had top 500 ones as well.
Everyone, we have a lot coming to Stadium in Season 18, more than we even have time to share today.
So to kick things off, we are introducing a new Quick Play version of Stadium. Quick Play is for those looking for a faster, more accessible version of Stadium without having to worry about their rank.
Okay.
Quick Play will be best of 5 and have accelerated power progression to compensate for having fewer rounds. Powers will unlock on rounds 1, 2, 3, and 5, and you'll earn more cash from damage and healing, as well as passively. Quick Play will also finally allow for cross-platform play. Now you and your friends can all join up, regardless of whether you're playing on PC or console.
That's a good change.
Quick Play will also have backfill to help deal with levers, which we expect more of in Quick Play. A player who backfills into the Stadium match will be able to catch up immediately. You'll be given currency equal to the average of the team you're joining, and be given time in the shop to pick powers and buy items. Along with the launch of Quick Play, we're also now requiring players to win 10 Quick Play matches in Stadium before being able to join comp, so new Stadium players aren't jumping straight into competitive.
Oh, okay.
And speaking of competitive, we have an all-new system coming to competitive Stadium. We have Hero Draft, which is going to be replacing the normal hero selection. In the Hero Draft, you're going to be taking turns with the enemy team, picking heroes going back and forth. You'll be able to react to what your opponents are picking and what your teammates are picking. We're hoping to add a strategic...
See, I mean, I don't know if I necessarily like this, because only one team can have like Winston. You can't have mirror matches, right? Like, yeah, it's like good. You're not gonna have Junk Reaper into like a Pharah. Like, you know, that's just you're shooting yourself into the foot. Yeah, you can't swap. So it's pretty much like League of Legends. But I feel like the thing of Overwatch was like, all right, cool, we're playing against, you know, 2 Winstons. Now it's got to be better than the other person, right? Like, it was fun. And like now it's literally only going to be counter swap city. Like, if I pick a Winston, I already know we're getting a freaking Reaper, Diva, you know, like they're just going to full on hard counter pick rather than mirror, like a fun comp to play against each other. So I don't know. We'll see how it is. I won't trash it till I've played it, but that's going to be my first issue now, is that it's probably just going to be counter swap city rather than picking what hero you want to do.
Strategic layer and more agency to the hero selection in a game of Stadium. Some of the cool things you'll be able to do in a draft are...
No, you can't swap heroes. Once you're stuck with that hero for the whole game. There's no swapping. It's just now it's like one per team you can pick. Like, if I pick Winston, the enemy team can't pick Winston.
You'll be able to swap positions with your teammates, so you'll be able to strategize and decide if you want to pick later or earlier in the draft. We're also going to have no mirror matchups for the first time in Overwatch. This is going to be in competitive stadium only, so you can still play mirrors in quick play, but it really adds a lot of strategy to the hero picking. And that's not all we have coming to
Overwatch
stadium.
4.
One of the biggest additions this season is a new game mode, Payload Race. It's a double payload escort mode, where each team will be pushing their own payload. Whoever gets theirs furthest or docks it first at the finish line wins.
I do like
Along
this
the way, there
idea
are
for a mode.
an intense final stretch when you get close to the end, and UI that tracks each team's progress so you can easily understand what's going on. This is the first time we've had 2 objectives active at once, so teams have to balance between pushing your own payload or stopping the enemies. It's a bit more complex than our other game modes, but there's a ton of strategy and depth we hope you'll discover and enjoy. Payload Race is launching with 2 new maps.
Oh, 2
Thames
new
District
maps.
and the Powder Keg Mine, which are set close to Kings Row
Kings
and
Row?
Route 66 respectively.
This season, we're releasing 3 new heroes into Stadium: Winston, Brigitte, and Pharah.
Winston! Chats, can we get some claps? Winston enjoyers, let's go.
Winston's kit is
Greg,
all
not
about
happy.
electric synergies. One of his powers, Tesla Field, causes his barrier to deal electric damage to enemies standing inside of it.
Okay. That's
Another one of his
cool.
powers grants him a personal mini barrier, which would also deal damage for double the shock value.
Oh.
And of course, we've got a perk favorite, Chain Lightning, which allows your secondary fire to chain to multiple
Nice.
enemies.
Good.
It's all about dealing out tons of that electric damage and getting benefits for doing so. We're really leaning into that electric fantasy.
For Brig, she's got a Berserker-style build centered around Whirl Whip, a power that gives her a 360 flail attack like a helicopter.
Okay.
This build wants to be brawling in the middle of combat, hitting as many enemies as possible with large 360 swings. There's also a
this is
repair
for
pack build
stadium mode.
for easy, consistent healing that will help make Brig more accessible to newer players. My favorite though is the whip shot build. It gives you a much longer whip shot that can light enemies on fire. It really helps Brig in matchups that she typically struggles with, like flyers that she doesn't have the range to hit typically, like Pharah.
Okay.
Speaking of Pharah,
gonna do that out of
her
the sky?
flashiest build is probably a tanky rocket barrage build. In this build, you'll have access to more frequent rocket barrages that last longer and allow you to move
Oh,
while you're
Jesus.
using them.
Carpet
You'll
bomb
be floating
Farah.
across the sky
Oh.
slowly like a battle cruiser, raining
Yeah,
down
okay.
missiles on your opponents. There's a large amount of flexibility in the weapon builds as well. The weapon builds are built all around landing direct hits and getting payoffs for it. You'll even have the ability to turn your primary fire into a volley.
I can't wait for my DPS to double pick Reaper May, and then on the draft select, the enemy DPS just waits till the last second, and then they pick Farah, and then it's yep, GG, go next. Yep. Can't wait, dude, because they know exactly what my other DPS picked. Because it shows the enemy team now.
that fires 3
Gonna
rockets
be
in
great.
quick succession. And for the OG Pharah fans, you'll be able to get a lot more fuel, especially if you land direct hits. And then you'll be able to stay in the air for much longer.
Speaking of flying heroes, we're adding a couple new cheap general item options in Season 18 that will help players deal with flyers and long-range burst, especially earlier in the match.
We're also buffing some of the weaker general items that haven't been too popular. Our goal here is to make the armory feel like a toolbox, where you have the agency to deal with whatever enemy heroes the game throws at you. This will be an ongoing process, and we have additional
You definitely
plans
want
in the future to allow you to adapt
either
even
a
more within
tank
the armory.
or
We've
and
also
one
got some
DPS
power
to
and item
pick
remix
last.
for Ana, Cassidy, and Mercy.
Because the reason why you'd want the tank and the DPS to pick last is because then you can, if you have to go against like a flyer, let's say, if you pick Reaper first, then you need to be able to pick like one hit scan if you need against that matchup. And then for like the tank, yeah, being able to know what you're going against is definitely going to give a crazy advantage. Support doesn't really matter because they don't really counter each other. Like you just pick whatever support you want, and then DPS and tank around it. So I think it's probably be like support pick, or support DPS, and then you're going like support and then DPS tank. Yeah.
To help increase their build variety, as well as a host of other balance changes. Besides that, we've got a new Oasis control map, and we are adding a new melee range indicator when playing in 3P to make it easier for you to know when your quick melees will land.
And of course, Tracers coming to Stadium in the mid-season update.
It's because Anton told him to do Tracer, dude. Yes, let's go. He picked this when we did the developer collab stream. That was freaking sick. That's how much who we wanted, and there we go. We got Tracer.
We'll have more to share on her very soon. Thank you for joining us for the Season 18 Dev Update. We'll see you in Stadium.
See you later, man. I won't, because I'll be Legend 07. Wait, that's pretty cool. Wait, you can go around on a skateboard with Kiri? Wait, hold up. This is groundbreaking. All right, cool. Yeah, so final thoughts for this. Definitely looks awesome. Some of the perks, I'm glad they're changing one perk for every hero. Let's see what they are completely for all of them, but I think that's fun. Stadium mode, the draft. I don't know how happy I am about that. I like mirror matchups. I think that's the whole concept of Overwatch. But I know we'll try it out, see how it is. Counterpick City. But yeah, all right. Bunch of different changes. I think it'll be kind of fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. Sure to like, comment, subscribe to YouTube's, watch the Twitch streams, and till the next video. Peace.